Yes sir, it's your boy Hayes. We're back with another one. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, let's give this video a thumbs up. If not, you already know. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be alerted every time I post a new video. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. In this video, I'm gonna give you some hot plays going into next week. Also break down a crazy phenomenal week on last week. Quick recap on what's going on within the world of things and any type of advice or wisdom that comes to mind that we can share. For starters, shout out to VIP members, man. $30,000 Miss Simmons on puts on last week. 30K. Insane. Congratulations. The next day, Miss Simmons, 6.5K. Literally almost 40K in 2 days. Insane. Congratulations. Aurelio up $1,200. Congratulations. My boy Lewis, 850, 1,900 bucks total. My guy again, Louise, I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry, bro, if it's not. Soul Spy and QQQ puts for 3,700 profit. Thanks, big brother Hayes. Hey man, y'all killing the game. So as we can see, just as I was expecting from last week going into this week, I expected the market to have a huge decline. I hate when the move happened in the pre-market or after hours. I can't stand that. They need that move to happen intraday. If you look at SPY right now, it's down $10. I already projected SPY to go down 20 bucks from where it currently was. Around 670-ish, I projected to go down towards 650. $20 drop, huge. But they know better. They know not to let nothing like that happen intraday. But anyways, Dow futures tumble 800 points as U.S. oils tops 100 a barrel to begin this week's trading. Unless you've been living under a rock, you already know what's going on. Ain't even got to talk your head off about that. That's U.S. and Iran conflict. You guys already know what's going on. And if you don't, go do your research. That ain't what I'm here for. I don't specialize in talking about wars and all that shit. We pay attention to the basics of the situation, see how it's going to translate into the markets, and then take advantage. But getting into all the details and blase whoop whoop, go somewhere else for that. Because I could care less, honestly. Ain't nothing. What can we actually do about it? Even if you care, what can you do? Use the situation to try and benefit and help your family by taking advantage of the stock market. SPY, overall market usually decline. Gold, oil, gas usually goes up. Take advantage. Share your opinion if you want to, but me, I don't really care. So Oracle will be reporting Tuesday after close earnings. So I'll be watching them heavy on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. The day before earnings, the day of earnings, and the day after earnings. We know they was also recently in a deal where they, bought TikTok as well, a portion of the company. My main focus though is going to be the stance of the overall market and the economy, because the overall market is going to influence how this perform for earnings. Also, I'll be watching Tesla, Meta, SPY of course, and gold. Gold is approaching the demand zone right around 460, 459. If you don't see a bounce off of 459, 460, it could go lower, but a bounce around that area, especially with right now it's trending with the market to continue to decline, we could possibly see a pop back with gold. It doesn't have to it's not a guarantee. It doesn't have to necessarily happen that way, but usually that's how it would during times like this. Now let's talk SPY. SPY sitting at 660. The other levels for each other play, I'll post them in VIP, but I will tell you my opinion on SPY, what's going on. Right here at 660, I'm looking for a SPY. It needs to either hold up right around this key level of 660, 659, and bounce back towards 670. If 660, 659 doesn't hold, this bad boy is coming down towards, well, I told you I already was anticipating a $20 drop, which is insane to call. But you know how that's what we like to do here. You know what I'm saying? Call aggressive moves. But if it doesn't hold 659, 660, this is coming down to 653. Literally. coming down, I'm telling you exactly where it's going. 653. If it don't reclaim 662, break above it and hold it. That's the key level. If it goes above 662 and hold it, it's going back towards 670. If it break below 659, stay below 660 and don't reclaim 662, it's guaranteed coming down to 653, 652. And then from there, we'll see how the market reacts, how it holds up, what the news looking like before it decides if it want to go even lower than that. But with a nice gap down like that in the pre-market, usually what I see how it play out is a bounce back up, come opening, bounce back up a few dollars. That could be between $3 to $6, and then a fade off, selling off again right after that, and then possibly going lower, creating lower lows. So going into tomorrow, going into next week, you always want to make sure you're being careful, not trying to go overboard, doing things and making moves that could cost you a whole month or the rest of the year, trying to build yourself back up and get yourself out of the hole. The key, the motto I live by is aim small, miss small. Miss small. A small amount can turn into a large amount, but a large amount can turn into a small amount. You ain't got to try and be no superhero. You're looking for small wins that adds up and where you can build consistency. Real solid, good strategic trading will look boring, but it will keep you safe. It will keep your sanity in check, keep your mental in check. And some people still finding themselves with trading and everything. You need to be paying attention, writing down where you good at, where you not good at, coming up with your own system, what times you trade, because there's certain moments and certain times of the day where you trade where you make money, but you got to keep up with this stuff. You might not be good at the first 30 minutes at the open. You might be better off once the market settle a little bit and slow down, and you can see it better with a slower market between 11 and 12. Identify that, write it down, only trade within that window. You may be better with smaller size than you is with bigger size. Identify that, write it down. You may be better at trading 2 or 3 tickers, Meta, Tesla, and Apple, rather than trading 15, 20 different tickers. Write it down, jot it down. You may be good, making sure you're keeping up with your day-to-day action, how much you made today, how much you lost today. Writing down where you went wrong at, looking back over that. Okay, this is where it went left, let me stop doing that. You may be good with swing trading, buying today, selling tomorrow, next week. You may be not good at swing trading. You may need to be in the clear cash position at the end of each day. Find out what works for you. Everybody is different. So you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the BHShow_. I love you. Feel free to join VIP. Go to the home page on YouTube app. Click join. 3rd tier. Give you access to the structure of things. Last tier exclusive, give you access to that, but also access to me if you need help, quick phone calls, anything like that. You already know what to do. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you.